What's going on? My name is NFT Flenny, and today I'll be answering a question that a lot of people in the Veve community have had, especially since the OMI utility program article got released, where we can stake our OMI for rewards. People have been wondering about APY staking. So we have seen the other rewards that we'll be getting for staking our OMI, but APY staking, which means annual percent yield, where you earn interest on your tokens, that was left out. And so people are wondering if that was on purpose, if there will be a separate program, or if there will be APY staking at all. Now, I've been wanting to make a video on this, but I wasn't 100% sure on if I had every detail correct, and I did not want to give you guys the wrong info, especially when it comes to something like this. But luckily, in the recent Foster Hilt and Reese interview, this answer got brought up and cleared up, and I'm here to share the answers with you guys. It was a great interview, very informative, and I'll drop a link to it down below, along with the timestamp of this question and this answer, so you guys can see for yourself if you want to hear it from Reese directly. So long story short, we will not be seeing APY staking, at least on the Veve app, and there are a few reasons for this. The first and most important reason is that in order for a company to reward you for staking your tokens, your currency, whatever, your reward for staking it and taking it out of circulation, in order for them to pay you back with more of that same token, of that same currency, whatever, they need to be classified as a security for that to be legal. And the OMI token is definitely not a security. It is a utility token. So Reese describes there being three types of NFT tokens. The first one, which Ecomi is a utility token. The next are currency/payment tokens. And the third and final is a security. And each of these have their own rules, their own regulations, and what you're allowed to do with them, how you can distribute them, etc. So if you're not sure what a security is, you probably do, but you just probably know it under a different type of name. So some common types of securities include stocks, bonds, options, mutual fund shares, ETF shares. So I'm sure you've heard at least one of those things before. And those are all examples of securities, of which Ecomi does not fall under. And it also mentions that securities have tight tax and legal implications in the United States, and becoming a security opens you up to all kinds of laws, as was previously mentioned. And trust me guys, more regulation is the last thing we want, especially in the cryptocurrency space. But I can guarantee you, with all the firepower and all the backing that Veve has, I have no doubt that they have all of their legal ducks in order, and there is nothing to worry about with this project. Now, some people have been a bit confused because staking is a very common and popular thing, especially nowadays. Reese provides an example of you can earn ETH and earn Solana by staking in the APY format, and that's because when they reward you for staking it, they are rewarding you with new issuances. So new Ether and new Solana, they keep getting minted, and they give you the newly minted tokens. In OMI's case, it has been capped and there is a set amount of tokens. In fact, the token supply decreases through the deflationary tokenomics, but there are no new OMI being created. There's just what we have, and they keep circulating. So that's why OMI can't offer the same rewards in that sense. And if the Ecomi team changed this model, if they change to a security, or if they change it so that they could offer this APY staking rewards, this would open up all kinds of lawsuits, all kinds of litigation, and they would have to deal with that fallout in every single jurisdiction. We all saw what happened when XRP got classified as a security, or when the SEC, which is the Securities and Exchange Commissions, when they challenged that they should be security, the price tanked, there have been lawsuits, there have been court hearings. It's been a whole ugly process, and something that we, as Ecomi investors, do not want to be involved with. So we are way past that. That boat has sailed. APY staking on the Veve app will not be a thing. But there is good news. And that good news is that we will have tons and tons of opportunities to stake our OMI and earn the kind of rewards that we're looking for if APY is your kind of thing. So we're going to see these opportunities on exchanges. And like Reese explains in the interview, exchanges are able to offer you APY rewards because when you give them your tokens to stake, they can actually use those for liquidity, for collateral, whatever. So since they actually put them to use, they are able to give you a reward. But in Ecomi's case, if you were to stake them on the Veve app like we see in the article, all you're really doing is taking them out of circulation and letting them sit. The Ecomi team is not actually putting them to use, not doing anything with them. So those are some slight differences, but that's why exchanges will allow it and why the Veve app will not. But with all that being said, that means that we will have APY staking opportunities via exchanges or wallets, etc. As for my strategy, I'm very confident that just continuing to stack OMI during this time, continue to keep stacking it before it blows up, especially with this lower price that we've been seeing over the last couple days. I am more than confident that doing that will allow us to have more than enough to stake on the Veve app, to stake for APY rewards, to use in the Veveverse, and just to hold them as an investment. I think that if you're watching this video right now, you are in a prime opportunity to set yourself up to be more than ready for when all this staking, all these rewards come out for the OMI token. And I don't think that not having APY staking on the Veve app will end up being a big deal at all. But hopefully I was able to answer some questions and clear a few things up. Shout out to Foster and Reese for that great interview. If you guys enjoy the content, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting that bell, because it really helps my channel grow and we can spread this info to more people trying to learn about Veve and Ecomi. So with all that being said, guys, I appreciate you watching. This has been NFT Flenny. I'll see you guys next time.